Yeah, hi peeps, it's Tersse back no Squat Box again, and I'm talking about shitty fucking movies, right? This is what really pisses me off in a lot of the movies that I watch. It doesn't matter the genre, it's the writing, it's the premise within the movie that just pisses me off. For instance, you've got 5 kids who go out into the woods. One of the kids disappears and everybody else realises something weird is going on because they find bits of him, right? They find, or her, you know, they find like, blood and guts and, a foot or a hand or something. And the other 4 people say, you know what, we've got to go and find out if he's still alive. You've just found bits of the fucker on the fucking ground, you know what I mean? You know that the cunt's been killed and chopped up. But what do? They decide to split up and go searching through the woods looking for him. And I think that's just fucktarded. You know what I mean? It's like, what you want to do is you all want to get some dangerous fucking bit of weapon that you can find, a knife tied to the end of a stick, and all stick together, you know what I mean? Back to back, and make sure they can approach you without you being... You don't go wandering off and splitting up looking for shit. You fucking stay the fucking together and you don't let anybody else shoot your sight, and you build a campfire and build it up so you can see out into the darkness, you know what I mean? You do not put the campfire out and wander off singly, hoping that, and I don't know what you're going to... God's going to fucking bring your friend back for the fucking dead. You just found bits of him, you know what I mean? What I also hate is when people are in a house, you know what I mean, and it's dark, and they don't switch the fucking lights on. Who the fuck goes into a house and doesn't switch the lights on in a fucking dark room? I have never fucking seen this in my fucking life. Everywhere else I've ever been in my fucking puff, when you go into a dark house, people switch the fucking lights on, you know? They don't wander about in the dark bumping into fucking things, you know what I mean? You switch the fucking lights on, you know what I mean? Because you don't have a fucking torch in the pocket, you know what I mean? You don't go searching in the dark. Well, let's bump into things. Oh, let's bump. I don't know where I am. Let's fight. Let's open a drawer and hope I can find a torch. No, you fucking switch the fucking lights on, you stupid fucker, you know what I mean? And you stick the fucking together in a horrible dark place where you're in danger. You stick the fucking together. You don't go, well, I tell you what, you go down that passage and I'll go up the stairs. No, do you fuck, you know what I mean? You don't go wandering any fucking where. What you do is you get yourself into one room and you barricade the windows and the doors and say, right, I'm staying here at the fucking morning when the sun comes up. I'm not going fucking anywhere. I can certainly hold my piss in or my shit in. I don't need to eat. If something's going to be eating me if I go up that dark corridor, I'm going to be sitting right fucking here all fucking night. And by the way, you're not going anywhere either, because I'm going to be looking this way and you're going to be looking that way, and she's going to be looking that way, and if you see anything move, fucking scream and we can beat the shit out of it before I get you. But I am not going crawling about a fucking dark house, you know what I mean? And by the way, put the fucking lights on, you know what I mean? Turn that lamp on, let's put the TV on and make lots of noise. Get the fucking stereo going, let's fucking make noise and make sure the fuckers know we're all here, but we're all here together. And if they come into this room, we're going to beat the fucking shit out of it, you know what I mean? And if it's a horrible big monster that's superhuman and can't be killed, what fucking chance have you got splitting up and searching about a house that you wouldn't have sticking together as one big giant team and beating the shit out of it? What the fuck are you doing splitting up, you know? Why do people walk into caves when they don't even have anything on them but a clipper lighter? What the fuck are you doing? Especially when you got a camp of fucking 10 or 20 people behind you, you're going to go walking into a cave by yourself with a fucking clipper lighter. I fucking think not. If that's me, I'm going to find blood trails going into a cave. I'm like, fuck this, man, I'm getting my gun out and firing at air and calling all my friends to me saying, look, I've found blood going into that. I'm not going to follow that blood trail in there by myself, hoping I'm going to be the hero and fucking discover something. All I'm going to be discovering is the fucking thing that ate the last person that went in there. I am not going in there by myself, you know what I mean? These are all really bad, serious, fucking destroying plot links, you know what I mean? You do not do that shit. You cannot suspend your fucking disbelief in the normal, rational world No way in the fucking world for $1 million am I walking down a path and following a blood trail into a dark cave. No way, even if there's not a blood trail, am I walking into a dark cave with a fucking clipper lighter. I am not going anywhere near a dark cave. You know what I mean? Not when I've got a whole camp of fucking 10 or 12 people with guns behind me. I am not walking in there by myself. I'm finding the cave and I'm going, right, I know where the cave is. I'm going back and getting all my fucking friends and we're all going to come here with our guns and then we're all going to go in there and fucking sort it out. I am not going in there by myself in 1,000,000 fucking years. I'm a brave Scottish motherfucker, but I am not going into a dark cave by my fucking self. I'm not wandering about a house with the turning lights on. I am not. I am fucking not. When I find fucking blood and guts on the ground, I am not going wandering off trying to find out what killed that guy by myself. I am going back to the camp and I'm saying to people, I've just found blood and guts over there. Let's all stay here. Let's not go searching through the woods by ourselves in ones or twos to find out what ate that fucker. Let's all stick together so if we find it, we've got a chance of all of us killing the fucker. I am not splitting people up. I am not wandering about a dark house when you can put a fucking light switch on. I am not climbing into a dark cave without a guaranteed 1,000,000 candle fucking torch in my hands, right? Now let's get this fucking straight. Do any of you think that you would be doing different from what I'm saying? And yet every single fucking murder slasher, strange weird monster killing eating machine fucking, you know, science fiction movie, all the worst ones, every single person in those movies does that. They wander off by themselves, they wander around without turning lights on, they go into caves without torches, you know what I mean? And they think they're going to be a hero. They all think they're going to be here and I don't really know what they're thinking. What I'm thinking when they're doing that shit, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you thinking? Go back and get your friends. Go back and get a gang. Don't go in there by yourself. Don't go in that room without putting the light. Put the light on. You know what I mean? It's like, fucking hell, man. Am I the only fucking sensible person in the fucking universe? You know what I mean? And it's like, we all know what's going to happen. He's going to go in the dark and he's going to get eaten. And it's like, does he need to go into that cave without having a torch? Couldn't the monster just as easily eat him if he had the torch than if he went in there without a torch? And wouldn't you be more likely to expect that if he had a big torch, 1,000,000 candle torch, that he would go in that cave? Who the fuck goes on a cave with a Zippo lighter? Or no, who the fuck doesn't, or with matches, you know what I mean? Oh, is it him doing it? No, who the fuck does that? You only go in there if you've got 1,000,000 candle fucking torch and you can look at about with a fucking, with your gun already out and cocked and all that, you know. Yeah, well, it's fucking in you. You don't go wandering about by yourself in the fucking jungle or into caves or through dark houses when people have already been fucking half murdered and slashed up. You don't go walking about not putting lights on. These aren't fucking sensible fucking rational fucking things people do. You run away from danger. You don't go walking into it calling out, John, I found your finger here. Are you still alive? No, you see John's finger, you go, oh fucking hell, that's John's finger. Something's killed John. I'm fucking the fuck out of here, man. I am running down that fucking road and I'm looking for a fucking sheriff. You know what I mean? I'm crying 911. 911, come and help me. You know, I am not going wandering through a fucking house with no lights on. I am not wandering in a cave. I am not tracking off through the fucking forest because I heard a noise. I'm fucking sitting right there next to the fucking fire, man, with my gun and saying, like, anything comes fucking near me, I don't care if it's a fucking poor deer or a moose, I'm fucking shooting the fuck out of it, you know what I mean? Why do people make so many shitty fucking movies with all this shit happening in them? And even great movie makers do the same shit. They always have someone going, let's split up. You go down that corridor and I'll go down this corridor. Even Star Trek did this. You know, Star Trek, you know, what do you call him? The pointy-eared guy, you know, Leonard Nimoy, no, Spock and Captain Kirk on some planet. They were looking for some gigantic stone-eating monster that it was killing people, and then there's two paths, and both paths cut off, and they meet in them, you know, further down. So you take that. Fuck you taking that path, and let's fucking stick together, you know what I mean? We can go do one path and back up the other, fuck it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't have to split up. Let's stick together and kill this fucking thing. Let's not get split up and fucking trapped and murdered, you know what I mean? It's like, no, why the fuck do people consistently and these stupid fucking writers make these fucking inane, stupid fucking decisions which any rational person given that fucking choice would say, let's not split up, let's stick together and you know, if we do come across the evil monster in the dark, there's two of us to fight it rather than me by myself. Who the you know what I mean? It's like, it's inane stupidity for these writers to continue. I mean, they've been doing it since, I don't know, since Shakespeare probably, you know. Let's split up. You know what I mean? Because obviously we can cover twice as much ground and twice as many of us will get killed. So let's do that. Because that sounds like a fucking brilliant idea, doesn't it? Cover twice as much ground but have twice as many of us killed. That sounds fucking brilliant, you know what I mean? That's what normally happens. You split up, twice as many people die. It's fucking inane and it's stupid and it fucking, you know, it makes my brain fucking seize with fucking shit. I don't want to watch any more people splitting up. Stick to fucking together and die as a bunch. You can die as a bunch just as much as you can one at a time. You know what I mean? Just we get to the end of the shitty movie three times as fast than getting killed one at a time. I'd rather just see you get all wiped out in the one big gigantic, you know, phantasmagorical bloodfest, rather than have to watch you getting slashed to death one at a time, fucking, you know, the next hour, and me saying to myself, no fucking way I'd be going down that passageway, no fucking way I'd go into that room by myself, no way I'd go down that cave by myself with a fucking zipper lighter. I'm sorry, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I would rather just watch you all walk into a room and get slashed to fuck, and the whole movie could be over in 20 minutes. Because that's basically so. You're all going to die anyway. Why do you have to watch you dying one at a time? Why do you have to listen to your inane bullshit reasons for why you need to split up and go get killed one at a time? Why can't you all just stick as a group and attack the fucking monster? Maybe fight the monster for 40 minutes as he kills you. I mean, no, that I could believe. One at a time, splitting up, going through the woods, going into fucking dungeons and going into fucking caves. No, I just can't believe it. If that was me, I'd be like, well, you all go in, I'm fucking off. I'm running for the fucking highway, man. I know where the nearest town is and I'm off. You can all go there and die one at a time, but me, I'm legging it. I'm like, oh, let me know what happens in the morning, you know, when you wake me up, when, you know, in the pub. As a drunken, no fart, you know, yeah, I'm not going into any cave myself. I'm not wandering through rooms with the lights on. I am not wandering through woods looking for some evil werewolf killing monster that's just chewed my friend up. I am fucking off down the road, man. Oh, I know where the pub is, and I want a pint now. I'm not wanting to be a pint. I'm off looking for a pint, you know. I am not sitting in the woods looking for some horrible fucking chewy, monstery, fleshy thing. No, I'm off. I'm not wandering through, you know, a house without putting the lights on. Why don't... This is the... You're wandering through a fucking house. You come into a house, you know there's something going on. They wander into dark rooms going, John, is that you? No answer. They don't switch the light on. They go further into that dark room. John, are you sure that's not you, John? John? John, is that you, John? You know, and it's like, fucking hell. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? Did you know that was going to happen to you? Haven't you watched enough fucking horrible shitty movies to realise if you're wandering into that fucking room saying, John, is that you? You're going to die. You know what I mean? That's what happens in every movie. You know, why didn't you put the fucking light on so you could see who was in the fucking room? You know what I mean? It's not like the electricity is out. You just didn't switch the fucking light on, you stupid cunt. You know what I mean? And this is what gets me, man. You know? There's lights in the back room, just enough light to light it up so you can just barely see someone in the corner, and they go walking across the room towards them going, John, is that you? John, is that you, John? You know what I mean? Why don't you fucking switch the light on at the fucking door and light the whole room up, you know what I mean, and see who's fucking there? I mean, every room's got fucking light switches. They've got lights, they've got bulbs, electricity, motherfucker, you know what I mean? It's not the fucking, 17th century anymore, you know what I mean? Oh. Anyway, I think I've rambled over enough and wasted your time, and it just, it pisses me off that writers haven't got past writing horror movies beyond the stage of having candles, you know what I mean? But that's really what it is. The horror genre, it all extends from, the Frankenstein monster and the vampires and all that, It all extends from the 1800s when people had candles. And when you went in a room, there wasn't a light switch, so it was never written into the script, he tries the light switch and it doesn't work. No. These people, they lived on candles, and that's where all these, people who are writing horror movies now, they still take that cue from the time when we used to walk about with candles and the wind would and blow it out. They got past the idea of you carrying a candle and having the light blown out. So now you just walk into that room. You walk into that room with no light, you know what I mean? You got a torch and the battery doesn't. Well, who the fuck has a torch that the battery doesn't? You're continuously walking around, walking your torch, shaking it until you walk into the monster and it fucking eats you. You know what I mean? Who the fuck does that? If your torch doesn't work, you don't keep walking. You shake it and go. You back up. You back the fuck up. You don't keep walking. You back the fuck up and go. What? Well, fucking lost the light, but I know what's behind me, but I don't know what's ahead of me. I'm not going forward. But in these stupid fucking movies, people, oh, my torch isn't working. And they shake it and it flickers, and they shake it and it flickers, and they just keep walking along into the darkness while they're looking at this torch that's not working, oh, fucking my torch, shake, I get eaten, it's like, well yeah, you get eaten. If you'd have backed the fuck up, man, and thrown your torch into the darkness and ran away behind you, you know what I mean, you would have got fucking eaten. If you'd done the sensible fucking thing, you wouldn't have got eaten, but no, you do the stupid fucking, horror writers fucking thing of, oh, shake it, oh, shake it, oh, fuck it, oh, and keep walking while you're not looking where you're going. Who the fuck, you could have walked over a fucking cliff or fell down a fucking manhole and killed yourself. You wouldn't need to have a fucking monster, you know what I mean? All you would need is just stupid fucking idiotic. Keep walking while you're shaking a torch and can't see where you're going. Into the darkness. Who the fuck walks? The darkness is supposed to be a horrible, fairy thing for human beings, but they keep shaking the torch and walking into the darkness until some horrible thing gets them. You know what I mean? It's like, how stupid is that? This is why I fucking hate stupid fucking movies. This is why I hate stupid writers. This is why I hate stupid fucking movie watchers. If you're stupid enough to watch these movies and say this movie was great because it was scary, you're a fucking idiot. If you can put yourself in those people's positions and still do what those people did, walk into darkness without a torch, walk into darkness and didn't put the light on, hear horrible growling in the distance and go towards it thinking it's your friend, yeah. Obviously your friend growls like that. I don't know, he growls like that when he's drunk, when he's asleep, when he's, horny. I mean, who the fuck walks towards horrible growling, grindy, monstrous sounds in the darkness thinking it's your friend? Are you fucking stupid? Well, you fucking must be, obviously, if that's a fucking sort of thing that you would do and you think that these people doing it on TV or in a movie, well, that's perfectly normal. I would do exactly what that person did and get eaten. I would do exactly that and get eaten because that's a normal thing to do. Go wandering off into the darkness and get eaten. That's exactly what human beings would do. That's why we've survived so long on this planet, because we're just so fucking stupid. We love wandering off into the darkness and getting eaten. Well, I'm sorry, my brain doesn't work like that. I have a more sensible fucking rational brain, and when I hear shit like that growling in the darkness, I climb a fucking tree, you know what I mean? I've got the sense of a fucking small bear, you know what I mean? I've got this sense of a fucking small animal with fur on it that might be eaten by something if it doesn't climb a tree. And I climb a fucking tree. I run a mile. I back the fuck up and throw my torch away, and I run like fuck in the opposite direction from noises. I do not go in there going, John, is that you? You know what I mean? Because I fucking know that's not John. I know the sounds that John makes. I know the sounds that Marion and Claire and Jane make, even in their best day, and it's not, you know, and so I am not going towards that sound. I am fucking backing the fuck up, and I'm running in the opposite direction. I am not wandering into fucking caves by myself because I found something lying outside the cave that looks interesting. I am going back to the camp where all my mates are sitting around the campfire eating chicken and drinking whiskey, and I'm going to go, look what I found. Anybody want to come and investigate this cave with me? Bring your guns, by the way, because we might have to shoot something. I am not going into that cave by myself with a Zippo fucking lighter. I'm just saying, for the, you know, that's the fucking reality of fucking horror today. They couldn't get you to do the shit that people in horror movies do, and which you love, for $1 million fucking quid. They just couldn't. I couldn't take you into the middle of the fucking wilderness and say, here's the dark cave, there's a Zippo lighter, go in there and see if there's anything dangerous in there. You'd turn around and look at me like I was a fucking idiot. Are you fucking kidding? You fucking take your Zippo lighter and get in there yourself. You can't, you know, there's no way you would go walking into a cave, you know what I mean? Even without being, you know, hot, strange groaning, horrible grinding, you know, teeth gnashing noises in there, you're not going to go investigate that. You're going to back the fuck up, man. Back the fuck up, and then let's turn and run. There's nobody going into that cave if there's horror. But yet, this is what happens in all these fucking horror movies. We're all expected to think that these people are either so fucking stupid or so brave, they're going to go fucking in there and have a look. And I've got to say that I call bullshit on that, man. I call fucking bullshit on that. And I fucking hate horror movies. I hate slasher movies. I hate these fucking crazy, you know, walking through dark rooms, hiding from monsters, and, you know, calling out your friends' names, but you know there's something going on. You found bits of your friends chewed up, lying on the floor. You're still walking about going, John, is that you? Fuck you, you stupid fuck. You deserve to get eaten. Go on there, go on. Go down into the fucking cellar. Go on. What's the worst that could happen? You know what I mean? You climb down into that cellar, what's the worst that could happen? And me, I'm off up the fucking highway, legging it. I'm giving it toes, mate. I am giving it fucking the lilty. I'm up there, fucking, you know, 50 mile an hour, man, on my toes, lilty, not stopping till I fucking hit you know, a major city, you know what I mean, with lights that I don't have to fucking power myself, you know what I mean. It just bears belief that these slasher, dark, climbing down chimneys and tunnels under the ground, please, these, and people calling out for their friends, and you know, there's a horrible monster, you know, about, they're either weeping and crying, you know, making lots of noise that would attract the monster to them, or they're shouting out for their friends in the middle of the night, oh, John, Ian, Mark, look, Paul, you know, and it's like, yeah, the monster's obviously just not going to come and eat you when you're shouting. No. Being quiet isn't a good idea in a horror movie, is it? No. If you're quiet, you know what I mean, it's like, you know, well, you're going to survive. And people don't want that in horror movies. So you shout and bout it, that's a shit. How could the monster just not come and eat you anyway, even if you're being quiet? How could these writers not write it where, you know, you're being quiet and you're sneaking away and the monster still gets you? Well, they could, but it'd be much simpler and easier for them to find you if you're shouting, John! Is that you, John? Is that you dragging your uncut toenails across the concrete, John? Or is that the monster? I'm not really sure yet. Yeah. Oh, it's the monster, you know. Please, fucking horror writers, please write better fucking scripts. Please write better movies. Because for fucking, I'm 52, for 30 fucking 5 years I've been fucked off with fucking shitty fucking horror movies, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. I just want a monster that doesn't depend on human beings being stupid so that the monster can eat them. I would imagine that if it's a monster and it preys on human beings, it preys on smart human beings as well as stupid ones. Why do we only see movies about stupid human beings being eaten? Why can't the monster be smart enough to eat some smart human beings like me who would run the fuck away? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, why does it only get to eat the fucking stupid human beings who keep wandering about in the area where it's eating people, saying, John, is that you? Oh, my angel. You know what I mean? Why the fuck don't people run away from monsters? Why do they keep wandering about? You know, and it's like. Anyway, I think I've covered it. I think I've fucking covered it. I'm really pissed tonight. I think I've really covered the horrific shit that we get fed as horror fucking movies. And I don't understand why they get such fucking great fucking, 9 and 10s out of 10, man. They're the shittest movies in the fucking world. They're the shittest movies in the world. Slasher and monster eating movies. The shittest fucking movies in the world. Oh. Anyway, I think I've bumped myself out now. I think I've bumped it out. Some of you fucking bad motherfuckers.